Yeah, I think that's where people get, for me, it's not that you don't have something that you know, a point of interest and desire or whatever, but it's not your focus point. It's that ride through that, to that point.
The journey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And staying present to the moment. That's why I'm really interesting with someone like you, with it. It's got sports and work and everything in the way you live, how processes are important for us. I think everything is a process. If we broke it down, everything is a process. You know, like if you broke, even getting out of bed's a process.
Yeah.
You know, making a cup of tea is a process.
Yeah.
They're all processes.
Not but they're not necessarily cognitive processes you've thought through.
But at some point, you would have had to learn those processes.
Right. Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? And then those processes become a subconscious programming in a way of being that we don't even acknowledge.
It's a whole learning process with the unconscious and incompetent until you get to consciously competent. So you go through those stages. There's like and there's a process for you. The 4 learning stages. What you don't know, you don't know. What you know, you don't know. What you know, you know.
I think what I'm getting at is that how tied up we get with a process, that's, you know, attachment to a process, and also to fill a desire or to fill a need instead of doing it for a innate passion of being. And there's two different lines. Yeah, there's 2 different vibrations if we broke it into frequency. So like if someone, correct me, and because you're going to be having your own experience, but for me it's like if someone, an athlete or somebody, goes out and trains in bits and pieces, for me there's an awareness that you do it for a passion and a love, and not get too hooked up on a process of getting somewhere, because that's just that's almost like a sidekick of it. You're going to get somewhere, but if you're doing it from extremes of passion and love, and not in a controlling space of being, and saying that you're going to have trainings and stuff, I get that, but it's where this space comes from. Like you turn up to training and it's not, oh fuck, we've got to do this. There's an innate passion that just kicks because you love being there and doing that. There's 2 different frequencies there.
Yeah, I think to the points you just made, often I know I have this big passion for like my sport and a love for it, but I can still go to training and not necessarily feel that same passion due to, I don't know, some tiredness, or had not the best day at work, or other variables, which then I think, okay, what process can I go through to get myself to the place where I need to be to make the most of this?
Yeah, for me that's simple. Drop the process and be present to the experience in the moment. And at the end of the day, all those things that are collected up through the day, you trying to sort how you can function and shift that. But if you turn up present to this moment and the joy and love of where you are, do you see where that's gone?
Yeah.
It's not to say it doesn't.
I think for me, I need a process to get me present.
Yeah, so it's so easy, you know. Again, easy from this seat. I'm not doing it. It's the presence and the breath, you know, and turn up. The appreciation of putting your boots on, the appreciation of being able to be there, the appreciation, you know, every process is appreciation, love, passion, not and being present in that moment. The sock pulling up, you know, and having the luxury of going out on a beautiful field to play on as you walk out, and appreciating that the lawn, that the grass is cut, or whatever. The simple things brings you right to that moment.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as you get that gap, it takes wherever your mind's going, and that's process of habit of control of where you want to be in controlling your life.